Okay, so please let's have a peaceful class today. Please let's mute our mics until we say we should not. The turnout is quite low today. That's why I was waiting. I wanted us to get to 50 participants, and I think we have. So we can actually continue. So once again, good evening, everyone. I'm still your tutor, Olanshile Mogbola. So sorry about the yesterday class. There was some unforeseen circumstance that happened, so we could not hold the class. But in order to meet up, we decided to fix it for today. And although even the yesterday class was not supposed to take too long, so is today's class. It's not going to take too long for some reasons. So let me tell you the reason why. So like you all know, and I know too, that we are done with bond valuation. So we finished bond valuation in our last class, and we also did a little thing on source of finance. So the next topic I want to go to, which is portfolio theory, it needs you to go to some, it needs you to do some extent of cost of capital. And Mr. Ibrahim telling me he just had a cost of capital last week, Wednesday. So I need him to like have gotten very far before I can start portfolio theory. So that is why I'm not like moving forward, kind of. And my last topic, which is supposed to be options, but options is always kind of good at like middle or end of diet because a lot of formulas. So it's always good at, although option is not kind of related with cost of capital, but it's so much formula and it's always good at like mid or ending of diet. So I'll most likely take options like mid-match or late match, most likely. So that is why so as not that we'll just be on hold and will not do anything. What I decided was that I will do a little round. I'll do, like I said, like I promised in our last class, that we'll do a little bit of cross-checking again from our last class. So that question we solved, in our last class, I will run through it again. And I will say some things. And someone actually like sent me a question. Someone sent me a question. So, but before I go to the question, let me say this thing. My students, please and please and please, let's endeavor to make attempts. Let's endeavor to try. I don't know, please don't let us forget that you are the ones writing exam, not me. So please, let's try. Someone sent me a question and told me to do it for her. How? How? I did not actually reply that, and I'm like, ma, try it, then get back to me if you get hooked. She has not even solved the line. She told me she's already hooked. Like, are we joking with ourselves? That is not right. Most people, someone also sent me a solution today. I was like, okay, let me check where I'm right or wrong. And I saw like 3 or 4 pages. Although I've not replied the person, but I was very impressed. I'm like, okay, I'll check it later. So if you do it, most people that have done their assignment that's gotten to me, I always try to refer back. That, okay, check it here, do it here, do it here, do it here. That is why you are here. That's the sole purpose of learning, not you sending me questions to do it for you. Doing it for you is not right. I cannot continue doing it for you. So you need to put pen to paper, press your calculator. Most of us don't even like to press calculator. Press calculator, use your calculator. Get it wrong. That is the purpose of learning. Get it wrong. Then come to me, okay, this is where you didn't get it. This is where you did not get it. I've written IRR formula in this class up to like 16 times. Okay, maybe 16 is exaggeration, but I've written it a lot of time. So once she sent a solution to me and she still did not get IRR formula, I had to correct her again. Like, okay, this is not how the formula works. This is how the formula works. So that is, and it's because she did it. She did the whole solution. I told her to go and do it again. And she did it again. I think she got it correct that other time. So please and please don't send me questions to do for you. Send me solutions and let me know where to help. That aside, so a question was actually like kind of very good because I think it's some I can't pass question because I think I saw the background. My volume is low. I don't know, maybe it's from you. I don't know. My system is on the highest. I think my system is on the highest. I think it's from you. So that aside, a question was actually kind of very solid and it's I can pass question. So I just felt like, okay, since we don't really have much to do, we can all solve it together and see what the way I can question looks like. Mr. KABIRU sent a guide today. I'm just using this to like brief so more people will join the class before we start because I don't want plenty questions today, please. I'm so tired. So Mr. Kabiru already sent a past question guide to the group chat. So please and please and please, let's endeavor to use the guide. You can see the guide. You can see how many years they tested bond valuation. You see how many years they tested cost of capital, the years. So you can just open and check and see how the questions look like. So what I would do about that question is, okay, when we are ready to solve the question, I would send it to the group chat. So anybody that is using their phone, I think you can minimize Zoom now. So you just be using it to check the question because that's the only way that's the only place I can send the question and we'll be able to get it. And everybody will send the question to the group chat, then we can all like be looking at it and we'll all solve it together here for that. So I think 67, we have 67 people. I think 67 is a good number to start. 68 now. I think this is a good number to start. This is very low. We used to have 100 participants. Maybe because of the timing, people are just coming back from work and all those things. These are the kind of sacrifices you need to make. So I will make 2 or 3 people co-host now. Onyeka, I'm making you. That's the name of one of the presidents in my university, Onyeka Chukuma. So I'm making you co-host. Onyeka, I'm making you co-host. Otok Michael, I'm making you co-host. I need 3 co-hosts and Lillian, I'm also making a co-host. So I've made 3 people co-hosts. So please, at any point, you can, if anybody is refused to be muted, please help me and mute the person. That's your work co-host. So let me share my screen now and let's get started. Please, can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Okay. Let's go there. Oh shit, why am I opening CIS pack for you people? This is icon, not CIS. Okay, icon. Okay, this is icon here. Okay, no, this is not even. Yeah, I think I saved the document because I don't really have the question. Someone will most likely read the question for us, and I'll just explain with all of this again. With all of this again, I think that is very better. So our last question, this question, please, who still has it? I don't know where I dropped that question. Who still has this question? This one that had this plenty bond stuff. Is this even it? That one that had that 1 plus R now that we're doing cross multiplication. I don't think this is it though. Do you still remember that? I think yeah, this is it. Do you still remember that question, guys? That one that they told us to calculate PV now. Was anyone in my last class? Is anyone here that was in my last class?
Yes, sir.
Please help me now with the question. I don't know where I dropped it from. Let me go and check the group. I think I sent it to the group, yeah? I'm going to check the group. Okay, I found it. No, this is not. Okay, I found it. The government has 3 bonds that all has a face value 107, 103. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Okay, so I will tag it on the group chat now in case if you do not have it. This is it on the group chat, view in showing chat. So I've tagged it on the group chat. So if you don't have it, you can go to the group chat and check. But I'll still read it here now, so no. So I want to explain.
It's here to drop at the group chat.
I did not send it again, I just tagged it.
Okay.
But don't, okay, that's the first group chat. I'm still trying to locate it in the second group chat. I think we have about 2 groups here. So maybe that's why. Okay, I've tagged it. Please, I hope you can all see it now.
Yes, we can.
Okay. I'm not trying to solve the question again, but I'll just explain because I think it caused a lot of fuss in the last class. And maybe because I was rushing and also some people might not like understand and all these things. So I promise that we'll run through it again. So before I move on, someone asked me a question in our last class, and I'm going to talk about it now. And because another person asked in my DM again, please and please, everybody, we know what we are doing. Don't make us look like we don't actually know what we are doing. We know what we are doing. Someone, I don't know if it sounded like accusation to me, but I just took it like, okay, that is what you face in this line of job. The person was accusing me that, okay, why didn't you teach convertible bond? You did not teach us complete all these things. I just laughed because these things are there's a format for it, the way it works, the way SFM works. They are all interwoven. So you cannot teach one. If you teach one and you don't teach the other, it's because of a purpose. I did not teach convertible bond because they will take in cost of capital, and that's where it is more valuable. If I teach you convertible bond now, we just run through it, and we did not have that time. So they'll teach you in cost of capital when they are teaching you cost of debt, because you do cost of equity, you do cost of preference shares, and you do cost of debt. So when you're doing cost of debt, it's only very natural and very normal. It teaches you cost of convertible bond, because bond is a source of debt. So it will teach you cost of convertible bond there. And that is where it is going to be more understandable, because if you're doing cost of equity, when you do cost of debt, it's more sequential than me trying to just go and teach convertible bond now. So that's why I did not teach it, because it's just like wasting of our time when they will still teach you in cost of capital. So we know all these things are in sequence. Just focus, listen. If you have done it before, all well and good. Just listen, just follow the pattern. Anyone they teach you, learn that one. The one they've not taught, leave it first. If they don't end up teaching you, go and check it. But I'm very sure me and my fellow colleagues, we're actually making a very good effort to make sure we cover all the parts. So please and please and please, let's get that. I just wanted to explain that again. So let's start. I don't intend for this class to be long. Maybe people are very tired from work, people like me. So maybe like 1 hour, 30 minutes max should be done. And so let me run through that question again. Let me read it. Or someone should read it for me, or I should read it. Let me read it myself. So the question goes by: a government has 3 bonds, as given below, that all have a face or par value of $100 and are redeemable in 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years respectively. The bonds are of the same risk class, comma. Since they are all government bonds, full stop, it is also assumed that coupons are payable on annual basis. Bond A, which is redeemable in a year's time, has a coupon rate of 7% and is trading at $103. Bond B, which is redeemable in 2 years, has a coupon rate of 6% and is trading at $102. Bond C, which is redeemable in 3 years, has a coupon rate of 5% and is trading at $98. Calculate the yield curve for 3 months. Funny how I think this is even an icon question. I saw it in the textbook though, but I think this is an icon question, honestly, because this is exactly how icon question used to look like. If they want to text bond, don't expect a simple bond, honestly. There's always a trick to the question. Number one, let me tell you the pitfall in this question first. Number one pitfall in this question is that line of, and it's trading at $103. So can you still hear me?
Yeah,
Yes,
we are
we
hearing
can.
you.
Yes, we can.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I said the first pitfall in this question is that line of, and it's trading at $103. Because when I give it as assignment, plenty of people made that mistake. Some people even ignored it. That is not important. Let me tell you something. There are some
Please, can
details.
you help us resend the question to the group? I can't download it. Thank you.
Let me see if I have it on my phone. Okay, I'll send it to the group now. So, like I said, okay, let me send it first because I'm using my phone to view it. So let me send it first. Okay, I think I've sent it again to the group chats. So, that's not sent. Network is very slow. Let's hold on. Let's send it first. Okay, that's sent. So, like I said, some people actually even ignored it. Some people did not know what to do with it. Please and please, let's check Pathfinders. When you check Pathfinders, you have an idea of what you are expecting. Don't go to the exam or blank that you've read. check if it's possible. CAPEX is a very good center. They've done that guide for you. That guide is very, very useful. Use the guide. You can, if it's possible, even check all the questions. Some that you don't know, attempt them. You can send them to your tutors, the people that taught you the topics. It's very good because you know what you're expecting. If you sit in the exam, something like that, you will know, okay, this is what they're talking about. Some people don't even use that 103 at all. Some people were confused on what to do with the 103. And like I said, when we're doing issue price, when we're doing price of a bond, we spoke about that it is the present value. That's why the question is, that's why the formula is present value equals to coupon, which is our cash flow, over 1 plus R, like N raised to power N, either year 1 or year 2. Present value, that is what the issue price is, because that is the current price, the present price of the coupon. And in this question, it is telling us that, and it is trading at 103. It is trading. That means it is currently trading. That means it is our present value. That is the present value of the bond. And this is how you know the trick of ICANN question again. They told you that this is for people that ignored the 103. They said calculate the yield curve for the 3 bonds. And you know that whenever you want to calculate yield, let's assume the people that has been in my class, I think you should understand this better. Let's assume that the bond had only one coupon, like not different coupon rates now, just one coupon. So you know, if you had only one coupon, would have done our normal table now. So if you want to do that table, that our normal IRR table. So once you do that table, do you know you cannot do that yield without current value? Like if you are using that tabular method, don't get it wrong, that tabular method. You know you cannot do that yield without present value, like without the year 0. You cannot, because that is what you use to subtract to get your negative and positive NPV. So what this question means is that for them to say you should calculate yield, that means there's already a current value. There's already a year 0 in the question. Because there's no year 0, you cannot calculate it. And if they wanted to calculate year 0, they would have specified, okay, calculate the current price of the bond. So people that ignored it were very wrong, because they already gave you the current value of the bond. So they already gave you the present value. The only thing this thing was testing in this question was most likely was even mathematics. Just how to cross multiply, how to do your inverse and all these things. So moving on, like we brought out here for our bond A, we said bond A, bond B, bond C. So bond A, our coupon rate was 7%, as it is in the question. And I always tell you, your coupon is 7%, is in percentage. You need to convert it to a cash flow. Someone sent another solution to me, and she used 0.07 as the coupon rate. I'm saying all of this because some people are making that mistake and they did not send the solution to me. So if you did, you can as well be correcting yourself now. So people did 7% and like change it to 0.07 and used it. If you use it like that, you're going to get it wrong. You will not get it. The coupon rate, it is a rate, but you need to convert it to a cash flow. If you want to convert it to a cash flow, you multiply it by the nominal value or par value of the bond. And like I said, par value of the bond or nominal value of the bond is usually 100 naira or 1,000 naira. Anyone it is, they will specify. If they wanted to use 100 naira, fine. If they want to use 1,000 naira, fine. If they did not specify, use 100. Please, let me repeat that. The nominal value or par value or face value, anyone here can be face value, can be nominal value, can be par value. Anyone here, it is of a bond is usually 100 naira, sometimes 1,000. But anyone they want to use in an exam, they will specify that, okay, use 100 naira, use 1,000, or use $100, or use $1,000. If they did not specify, use 100. And write it there that you assume that after you've solved, as you assume that the bond par value was 100 naira. You are very correct. And if you can assume 1,000 too, but it's most likely always preferable to assume 100. So I always say multiply your coupon rate by the par value to get your cash flow. So that's why we multiply 7% by 100 to get 7. The par value of the bond is 100, like as stated in the question. The present value of the bond A is $103. So moving on to the solution, like this is our formula. PV equals cash flow of year 1 plus 1 plus R of year 1. We're adding face value to it because I explained that year 1 is cash flow over 1 plus R raised to power 1. Year 2, cash flow of year 2 plus 1 plus R raised to power 2. Year 3, cash flow of year 3 plus 1 plus r raised to power 3. But on the last year, whatever the last year is, the last year can be year 1, the last year can be year 2, the last year can be year 3. But whenever the last year is, you are going to recoup or redeem your investment back. Either your face value, you redeem your face value back, either 100 naira or 1,000 naira, you redeem it back on the last year of the investment. If the last year of the investment is year 1, if it's 1 year, you redeem your 100 or your 1,000 at year 1. If it's year 2, you redeem your 100 or 1,000 at year 2. So according to this question, it said the bond is redeemable in 1 year. So the bond is redeemable in 1 year. So that means year 1 is the year we are redeeming back our face value. So that is where we have cash flow of year 1 plus face value or a face value or par value or nominal value 1 plus r raised to power 1. Our face value 100 because that is the year is year 1. That's the year 1 that we are redeeming our bond. So putting in all these our derivatives that we already got here. 103 is our present value. I already explained that. Equals to our cash flow. Our cash flow plus 100, our face value here, or par value, over 1 plus r raised to power 1. So coming here now, want to get our R. Our R is usually our, okay, let me add this here now. So probably understand better now. R equals what now? Unknown. So it's our R we are looking for now. So since we are looking for our R, we all just look for a way to make R the subject of formula. So what we did here now was, after we already brought out all these derivative here now, so we came here, then we 100, I think we cross multiplied, yeah? So we cross multiplied. So this cross multiplication caused a problem that day too. Please give me a second. Let me on my lights. Okay, I'm here now. So I said this cross multiplication also caused a problem that day too, but put a pen to paper and you will get it. So he said it's one, please let's all write it down now. So we see how the cross multiplication happened. I only explained bond A, then bond A already sums up everything. Then you probably look at the rest again. Then I'll go to the question of today. I don't intend for this class to be long at all. So let's put pen to paper. 103 open bracket 1 plus R. It's because of the way this thing looks like. That's why it's most likely not clear. But let's put pen to paper. We will see how it works. So 103 open bracket 1 plus r raised to power 1 equals to 107 over 103. If immediately you write it like this, it is already very clear. It is already very clear. Because this first one, let's start from this. Look at my screen. Let's start from here. So it will not cause problem. Let's start from. You can see. Let's start from this line. We are writing it together. 103 equals to 7 plus 100. That's 107. 107 over 1 plus r raised to power 1. I've written it. So from here now, we cross multiply here now. So when we cross multiply here now, we have 107 or 103. Let's write this one first. 103 open bracket 1 plus r raised to power 1 equals 107. Do we all have that? Do we all agree? Do we all agree? I need answers.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then after here now, we divide both sides by 103. Normal mathematics, divide both sides by 103. So if you divide it by 103, 103, the 103 beside 1 plus r goes away. Then we have 1 plus r raised to power 1 over equals, 1 plus r raised to power 1 equals 107 divided by 103. So what is 107 divided by 103? That is where we now add 1.0388. So equals, now we have 1 plus r raised to power 1 equals 1 plus 1.0388. Is it clear up to this point?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So since we now have this now, so what we are going to do, this was where we had most problem in that class. Inverse. Someone give us a very good word. Inverse. I said when you have, excuse me. I said when you have square root 1 is the same thing as 1 over 1. If you have square root of 2, it's the same thing as 1 over 2. So here now that we have this 1 plus r raised to power 1, is also the same thing as saying, because now we are trying to make this r subject of formula now. So the same thing as saying the inverse of this now is equals to your r now equals to your sorry, excuse me. So it's the same thing as now saying your r now equals to 1.0388 raised to power 1 over 1 because of the inverse. If you do the inverse of this and bring it to this side now, is 1 over 1. If it was square, it would have been inverse 1 over 2, like raised to power 1 over 2. This is mathematics that we all did in secondary school. So that's just the inverse that brought the 1 over 1 to this side. So moving on, do not forget that after doing the inverse, there's still a 1. So it's still 1 plus r. Let's simplify it. So it's still 1 plus r equals 1.0388 raised to power 1 over 1. That's clear. So the 1 left now, because we opened this r, we opened this 1 plus r bracket, we opened it up. So we still have 1 here. So if we move this 1 to the other side now, and obviously 1 point, please stop writing on my screen. I did it on Bukola. So we have 1.0388 raised to power 1 over 1. Obviously, that's still 1.0388. Moving the 1 to the other side now. So we have your r equals 1.0388 minus 1. That was what gave us our 0.0388, which also meant 3.88%, approximately 4%. So it was just with that inverse that we had problem, and with some of the cross multiply and all these things. So we used that. We did duration. We did Macaulay duration. We did I think I explained Macaulay and I explained modified duration. So we used
Sir, please. That screen, please bring it back. I want to try to write the last part. Yeah, just hold on there.
So we have about like 76 people in class. But please be faster, please. So like I said, I explained duration, which I spoke about modified, and I spoke about Macaulay duration, where I said Macaulay duration is you do your normal present value without what was the name? Without year zero. Thank you very much. Without year zero. So you do your Abbas, I'm coming, please. Thank you very much. I'm coming. So you do your duration, that's your Macaulay duration. So you do your year 1, year 2, and I spoke about using annuity for your duration. And I spoke about using annuity for your duration. Someone should please mute that person, please. Thank you. So I said, please do not use annuity for your duration because you cannot, because you need the weight. And annuity would have removed chance for you to multiply it by the year. So I said, when you're doing your Macaulay duration, you get your present value. After you get your present value, you multiply by the year to get your weight.
Can you move up a little bit? Let's see the heading.
It's duration, Macaulay duration and modified duration. So after you get your total weight, you divide your total weight by your total present value. That's your Macaulay duration. You have something maybe like 2 years, 3 years, 4.3 years, whatever years you have. That's your Macaulay duration. So for your modified duration are equals to your Macaulay duration over 1 plus r. So this your 1 plus r is that yield. So before they tell you to calculate modified duration, you would have most likely gotten a yield. And when you are discounting your duration, see, let me tell you guys something. The sweet thing and the sad thing about bond is that this is sweet and it's sad. Is that if they tell you to calculate issue price, once you get your issue price, it's your issue price you use to calculate your yield. Once you get your yield, is your yield you use to come and discount your duration. So once your issue price is wrong, believe me, every other thing you are calculating is going to be wrong. Because you need your issue price to come and do your year zero for your yield. So once your issue price is wrong, that means your yield is wrong. You need your yield to come and discount. I'm talking about this discount here. this particular discount here, this one that is on my screen. So you need your yield, whatever your yield is, to discount this thing. So once your yield is wrong, approximately your duration too is wrong. So approximately everything you've done from beginning is wrong. So at that point, we need to be very, very careful. Very, very careful. So going back to our modified duration is your Macaulay duration over 1 plus R. Your R is your yield that you've gotten earlier. So that would have given you your modified duration too. So I think that was most likely all we spoke about. Okay, I gave formula for duration too, and I said, like I always do say, please and
can you
please.
roll it up a little bit? I want a screenshot. I missed the class.
Hold on, ma. Abbas, I'm still coming. Please hold on, ma. So like I said, this is duration. This is the formula to calculate duration, and I pleaded with you guys to please do not use this. This is very confusing, very, very confusing. And you will not know. You would have just put it, get your figure, feel like you are doing the right thing, but this is very confusing. It's cash flow, time, 1 plus R, but you can write it if you feel like it works for you. It's fine, but that tabular method is still the best to use. So if you still want to use the formula, it's permitted. So I gave that too. So anyone that wants to screenshot, then we'll go to our question for today. Let me send it to the group chat. Abbas, I can hear you now. And thank you
sir.
for raising your hand. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Okay, me now.
Abbas, I'm with you.
Hello, sir.
I'm with you, sir.
Please, sir, can you tell us the answer to bond B and bond C?
Problem.
Yeah.
Actually, do not have it. Actually, do not have it there.
Okay, I just want to know because I did it, so I want to be sure maybe I'm correct or not.
Send it to me, sir.
All right, sir. Thank you.
I cannot remember. I don't think I even solved it. But send it to me. Send it to me. I'll look at the steps and I'll tell you if you are wrong or you are not. So I'm waiting for people that are screenshotting or if you have any question.
I'm screenshotting. Just roll it up a little bit.
Like this?
They will share video, please. Let's go on.
No, don't worry. Let them screenshot. So I'm trying to, because I'm also trying to send the questions to the group chat.
Go
so
down.
I feel like it's just a good time for them to do whatever. Oh no, this is not for you. Okay, I think this is it. Question. So I think I already sent it to one group chat. I'm sending it to the other now. So look at the question. That is what we'll solve now in the next 20-30 minutes, and I think we can call it a day. So by our next class, by next week, I'm sure cost of capital would have probably gone far. If he has not, maybe I'll be forced to start option, because I need him to have like post CAPM, that's CAPM, before I teach portfolio theory, because we need CAPM formula when we are doing portfolio theory. I need you to have like most likely understand or understood portfolio theory very well before we go to understand or understood cost of capital very well before we go to portfolio theory. So but by next class, I would decide what to do by then. Maybe we'll just be using this opportunity to solve 1 or 2 or more past questions, so then just be running through it together. So I've sent the pictures to the group chat. Please, anybody that's screenshotting, please. I think that is. Oh, don't worry, you get the video. So I would not open another word. I would do this here too. And I'm very sorry, I do not know the year to this question. It's the way the person sent it to me that I'm also sending it to you. So you can check the year for yourself, but let's do this together.
Sorry, sir.
I'm with you.
After you've gotten your R to be 0.0388, the question says to calculate our yield curve.
Sorry, is this Abbas?
No, this is not Abbas. This is Honorable Pope.
Oh, my boy. Okay, I'm with you now.
Sir. So I also got that rate of 0.0388. But what I'm supposed to do next, I want to be sure that yield curve. So what are we expected to do? The one you gave us the other day, it has a risk-free rate and spread or something. But this one that is like this, is that where we're going to stop?
Yes, that's your yield.
That's your yield curve.
That is your yield. Yeah, that's the same thing. See, the yield curve, because if you listen very well, when we first started, yield curve is like a weight. It's like a method. Get your yield. Don't let English confuse you. Like a method
Okay.
to get your yield. When I said using yield curve to determine yield. That was what I said in our first class.
Okay.
So it's just like a method to get your yield. So don't be
So just
doing
our final answer is just 0.0388 for point A. That's all.
yes, sir.
Oh, okay, sir. Thank you.
You do for bond, A do for bond. B. The pitfall in that question was just that present value. It was an icon question. The pitfall, the lock was just that present value. That was just the lock. Immediately you notice and you know that okay, this is supposed to be your present value. You're good to go. Value graphic, please stop writing on my screen. Please, thank you. So solution now to our next question. Okay, sorry, what's today's date? Let me date it so it will not mix up. What's today's date, somebody? 30th. So 30th of January, yeah? 2024. I know, Pope, I think you came late to my class.
No, I started the class with you. I'm not late too.
I did not see you on
I
time.
joined while I was on my way, self.
You're welcome, sir. So if you have seen the question, okay, let's just move this to an entire new page. Let's just move it to an entire new page. Okay, I think if you like this, I think it's fair like this. So what's the name of the company, somebody? Please, we are in professional now. We know these things already. Always endeavor to write the name of the company. This was the name of the company, somebody.
Kazar Limited.
Kazar Limited.
What? Please spell it.
Kazar Limited. K-A.
Like this?
Yep. Kazari. No, Z. K-A-Z. Okay.
Like
K-A-Z.
Sorry,
Yes.
is the question on the group chat too?
Yes, sir.
Then
So,
A
like this?
Limited. Let's just go Kazuri Limited. Limited.
Limited. Okay. So someone should read the question for us, please. And as you are reading, this is what we'll do. Read the question, then someone else will help us with bringing out the derivative. You know, that is what I always do. We'll bring out what we need, then we'll just infuse straight up. Someone should read the question for us, please.
Kazari Limited has a cash surplus of 20 million naira,
Okay.
which the financial manager is keen to invest in corporate bonds. He has identified two potential investment opportunity in two different companies, which are both rated A by major credit rating agencies. Bond A, the issuer plans to raise 500 million naira 2-year bond with a coupon rate of 10%. The bond is redeemable at a premium of 8% to nominal value. Should I continue?
Yes, please.
Bond B, the issuer plans to raise an 800 million naira 3-year bond with a coupon rate of 12% and redeemable at par. The annual sports yield curve for government bond is year 1, 9.50%, year 2, 10.40%, year 3, 10.50%. Then you have extracts from a major credit rating agency website, table of spread in basis points. Then we have headers like rating, year 1, year
Just
2,
move on to
and
the
year.
requirements, sir.
Okay. Required A, for a nominal value of 1,000 naira, calculate the theoretical issue price of the two bonds and indicate how many of each of the bonds Kazari Limited can buy, assuming it invests in only one of them. Note, calculate issue price to the nearest naira. B, irrespective of your answer in A, assume bond A is issued at 1,054 naira and bond B is issued at 1,026 naira. Calculate the yield to maturity of each bond at the time of issue. C, calculate the duration of each bond. What does duration measures? And D, if you expect interest rate to increase in the market, which of the two bonds, A or B, would you like to buy and why? No calculation is required.
Okay, let's play. Okay, let's play a little game before. So after I win you people's money, we'll now explain to you why. Honestly,
Okay.
deep down, I don't know the year that this question is, and I don't know the solution. But what I've done is there's a particular one of them that I do not know that I think I searched for it. I think it's number. I think it's either C or D. I searched for it online though. But where I want to eat you guys money that I did not know the year that this question is. Since I qualified, I stopped checking I can pack. So there's nothing I want to do. But let's bet more money. When we solve our issue price for bond A, for bond A, our answer is going to be 1,054. And for
Yes,
bond B, our answer is going to be 1,026. Someone should
yes,
write
sir.
it down.
We have solved it before. It is the answer.
Very good. Why I said the answer is that, please, it's a very simple trick. It works most times. I do not say it works most times. Whenever I can tell you that, irrespective of your answer in bond A is, irrespective of your answer in A, assume bond A is 1,000. Irrespective of that, your answer, and they give you something, that is usually the answer most times. When I was solving, I think I solved about like 4 or 5 questions like that, and it's usually the answer. So you can use it as a guide. I'm not saying it happens every time. Please don't quote me. Don't take me for my word. Don't quote me for it. But most times, 70%, there's 70% chance that that's the answer. So please, let's solve. Ma, were you the one that sent me the question?
No.
No, someone sent me the question, told me to do it for her. So if the person is in this class, lucky you are doing it today. So first, I said let's first bring out our derivative. But we cannot actually bring out our derivative here now because of our yield. So we need to do our normal yield first now. So let's first do determination of yield, yeah? So let's start. So what's our credit rating? Is it AAA? Is it AA? Is it A?
A.
Mother solved it, please. You can just hold on for us. Let people help us. Please let others just catch along. So we are all agreeing that our stuff is bond A, yeah. So we are going to use our our basis point of A, which is year 1 is 20, year 2 is 30, and year 3 is 50. So let's go. So let's do it like this. Let's say let's do it like this. Let's say 1 year. Okay, let me. This word is stressing me. Let's say 1 year, yeah. 1 year, 2 years, and 3 years. Please, are we here? Are we together?
Sure.
So let's say here now. Sorry, move this a little bit. Sorry. Then let's say our government. Okay, let's say our government yield here, our spot yield. Sorry, let's say spot yield. I'm supposed to be removing anybody that writes on my screen, because why would you do that? Why would you actually write on my screen? Okay, so spot yield. What our spot yield for year 1? Help me now. What's our spot yield for year 1? I'm seeing it in my phone, but I need you to still tell me. Let me know.
9.50%.
9.50%.
What is this for year 2?
10.40.
Please and please, let me say this again. I know some of us here are going to like centers. Some of us are still attending other lectures. Please, SFM is very dynamic.
Exactly.
I always say it. Do it the way that you feel like is easy for you. The way I treat my sports yield and my own basis points, that is the way it works for me. If you go to some centers and they teach you a very simpler way, and it still gets you the same answer, please go for it. Go for it. Some people will tell you basis point divided by 100. It's easier for them that way. But me, I always like to do my own divided by 10,000. That is the way it works for me. So please, you can do it any way it works for you. So let's see our basis point. So we are converting our basis points now, yeah? So year one is 20. I always say my own divided 20 by what? 20 divided by 10,000. That is the way I always do my own. So that is what?
Hello, sir.
I'm with you, sir. I'm with you, sir.
Hello.
I'm with you, sir.
Hello.
I'm with you.
Hello, sir.
So I'm very with you, sir.
Okay. I can hear you now.
Is that I'm waiting for?
Yes, sir.
You have a question?
No, sir. It's Alfred.
You can ask your question if you have a question.
Okay, it's about the connectivity of my Zoom.
It's about what?
The connectivity of my Zoom that we're not connecting since that this thing. I'm on the trial version.
Okay. Here's my percentage now. I can't find my percentage. Do you have a question for me, sir?
No, sir, no question. I want to thank you for the
Please, I have
connecting
a
me back.
question.
I'm with you. You can ask a question.
Please, how did we get the 0.02%?
Okay, like I always said, my sports yield is in percentage, so my basis point has to be in percentage for it to be easy. So you do what I always do. People will tell you another way. You can do 20 divided by 100. It's still the same thing. You can divide your basis point by 100. So you have 0.02%. It's easier. But me, I always do 20 divided. It's still the same thing. You do 20 divided by 10,000 for me. You get 0.002. Then you convert it back to percentage. So you have 0.2%. Do you understand that?
No, sir.
What I said, I don't know if anybody has noticed the way I teach. I always like to give you chance. Pick whichever one is comfortable for you. If you want to do your basis point, if they give you your basis, normally they give you your basis point the way it is 20, 30, 50. You can either do 20 divided by 100. That's 0.2%. It's still the same thing as this is it. Or the way me I always do it in the exam, and the way I do it is because that is the way me I want to, that's the way I like it. So I do 20 divided by 10,000. Yeah, I have 0.002. Then you now multiply it. Because now you now want to convert it back to percentage. Maybe I'm coming, please. Now you now want to convert it back to percentage. So you now multiply it now by 100. So have your 0.02.
You said 10,000 or 1,000?
10,000, sir.
Because if you divide by 10,000 and then you multiply back to 100, it gives you 0.2.
0.2, exactly.
Was that your question?
My question is that I don't even know how you come about the basis point.
Is in the question.
The basis point is the rating.
Is in the question, ma.
The table.
I saw the rating, but I
spread.
don't know why you go and put last figures on that. That's what I don't understand.
0.02.
Okay, why we are using A?
Yes.
Is in the question, ma. Is in the question.
That we
They
should
give us
use
in the question. That
Yes, that we
both
should
both
use
from the third line. The third line says opportunities in two different companies which are both rated A by the major credit rating agencies.
Okay. Thank you.
Have you seen it, ma?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. So back to our basis points. So I think 20, I'm trying to get my calculator to do it because I'm not with calculator. 20 divided by 10,000. That's 0.02. 0.00122. I think that's 0.02. Abi?
The zeros are 3.
Yes, yes.
0.002.
Yes, that's what I did. So comfortability, just divide it by 100. Leave me and my mathematics. If it was an exam, I would have looked for a way that I do my thing. So just divide your base point by 100, please. 20 divided by 100. So that's your 0. What am I doing now?
20 divided by 100, 0.2.
Please, 0.28 plus.
2 divided by 100.
Yes, that is what it is supposed to be. Why is it? Yes, the answer is 0.2. I think it was what I first did that gave me 0.002. Yes, it's supposed to be 0.2. So that one I did too. That means it's correct. Now, if you divide your 20 divided by your 10,000.
Yeah, exactly. It's correct. It's correct. It's just that you put 0.0.
Okay, I used the calculator on my phone. I think that was where the mistake was. So even if you still divide it by times 100, it's still 0.2. So it works. So it still works. So let me explain it again for people that don't understand. So like I said, you can do it either ways. You can divide it by 100. It gives you your answer. Or you divide it by 10,000, then convert it by to percentage. Reason why I always do it like that, let me tell you why, is because I don't know. I think my first bond valuation question I solved, I cannot exactly remember, but I don't think the sports field was expressly written. I think I had to do some magu. I cannot exactly remember. So I think that was why I used to do by 10,000 and convert it back to percentage. But let's make it easier for everybody. Just divide your basic point by 100. Please. Leave me at my 10,000 alone. Sorry for the... So your basis point, whenever you see it, if it's written absolute number 20 or 30, 50, just divide it by 100. Please. So moving on, the next one is 30. So 30 divided by 100. 30 divided by 100, please.
0.3.
So the next one is what?
0.5.
0.5. So what do we do now? Somebody now, what do we do? Students,
We'll add it up.
We are going to multiply the
nice one.
We multiply the sports yield by the basis point, whatever.
Multiply the basis point by 40. So the first one is 0.019, the second one is 0.0312, and then the third one is 0.0525.
You are very wrong, sir. Very, very
it's
wrong.
1.9.
Sorry, please. We have to add it up. Multiply.
Honorable Pope, you are very, very good. And I'm very, very mad. Because you've been in my class.
We have to add it up. Add up, not multiply.
Why? I said it earlier. Your basis point, whenever you convert it, add it to your sports yield to get your total yield. Add it. Add it, Honorable Pope. You are not multiplying.
Sorry, I multiplied. Sorry, I multiplied.
Please, let's
So
get
it's 9.7.
Don't multiply anything. You don't need to. I cannot do over here. This is word, please. 9.7. Let me just write total yield.
13.7.
Hey, Honorable Pope wants to multiply. He
wants to cash out.
Leave him now. So 9.7. What do we have for the second one?
10.7.
10.7. What do we have for the third one?
11.
11.
Yes, sir.
Do not forget, all of them are still in percentage. Percentage. So this is one problem out of the way. Now let's go back. Let's go to the next thing now. Let's bring out now our derivatives. So let's see, what do we have? What's our power value? This is one we always forget. What's our power value? What's our power value now, my people?
Power value.
People are dulling. Our nominal value of 1,000 is in the requirement.
100.
Is that 100 or 1,000 now?
1,000.
It's 1,000 naira.
1,000 naira. Yes.
So let's say coupon now. Coupon. Let's do like this. Then do something like this. Let's make our work. Let's make our work neat today. Sorry. So coupon now. For me now. Coupon. So year one coupon is what? Year one. So it was bond A coupon. I said year one. You are not with me. You are not correcting me.
Yeah, 9.5.
The coupon 9.5. 9.5%. So what are we going to do now?
Is the spot the same thing as coupon?
Coupon is 10%.
I'm not with the question. People should help me. Coupon is 10%. Who's giving me 9.5?
Coupon is 10%.
Coupon is 10%. So what do we do now? If you guys want me to solve it, I'll solve it though. I'll solve it now. And I'll give you answer.
0.07.
100.
No, I'm already solving it. Since people are not with me, I will help you. That's what person told me. The person told me to solve it. I'll solve it. What's my bond big coupon?
12%.
12%.
Yes.
12%.
Face value 1,000. That's 120.
So 12, yes.
12%. This is equals to 120, yeah? So what do we need again? What do we need again? Premium of 8% nominal value. What do we need again? We already have our yield. We have our coupon now.
The present value.
That is what we are asked to calculate. We said we should calculate issue price.
Redemption at premium.
What of cash flow?
That's our coupon. So I think we literally have almost everything we need now. So let me read the question and explain the question. They said, please let's listen. For a nominal value of 1,000 naira, calculate the theoretical issue price of the two bonds. Issue price, present value, present issue price, the amount that the price is going to sell for now, which is like present value, like how much the bond is cost now. That is what it means of the two bonds, and indicates how many of each of the bonds Kazar Limited can buy, assuming invest in one of them. So now that we have different coupon rates here, can we let me throw this question out there. Let me throw this question. Can we use tabular method?
Yes.
How ma? How ma?
Thought you are asking if you can use it.
I'm not asking if I'm asking should I use it? Then I'm asking if I can use it.
I don't know.
Honorable Pope, should I use tabular method?
We can only use the formula method.
Why do you
use tabular method? Please, the formula method is confusing. Use the tabular method. Honorable Pope.
Hold on, please. There was somebody that said I cannot use. Why did the person say so?
I said, please, let's use the tabular method. I did not say you cannot use it.
Why?
I said, please, let's use it. It's kind of easier. The formula method is kind of confusing.
I've explained this particular thing 1 billion times. Immediately, let me show you guys something. When we're doing our coupon, when we bought out our coupon, when we bought out our yield, yeah, we have 9.7, we have 10.7, we have 11. How are we going to use tabular method when we have different yields? How? Because now we need. Someone should mute this person, please.
100 million.
My co-host, please mute that person, please. I already explained it several times that if they give you only one yield and they tell you to, because we always discount our yield. So whenever they give you one yield, one particular yield, that is when you can use your tabular method. If you are giving several yields, there's no way we'll use tabular method now, because does that mean we'll do year one separately, we'll do year two separately, we'll do year? It's not proper like that. So whenever we have total yield like this, that we have 3 different yield for different years. Sometimes it can tell you, okay, the yield for the 3 years is 9%. That one you can just use your tabular method, probably annuity, and move on with your life. But immediately we have 3 different yield. The first thing that comes to your mind is formula method. You don't have a choice. This one is not you want to use, you cannot use. Whenever it comes there, you cannot. So I was just asking, I just wanted someone to explain, let me know someone understands what I've been saying. But I was proven wrong. So whenever you have 3 different yield or different yields, please do not use tabular method. Even try it now, you see that it will not work. There's no way to work, because if you put your cash flow to be, if your bond A's cash flow is 100, how are you going to discount? What are you going to discount it with? Will you use 9.7? Because they said one is 2 years, Abi. The question again. I think they said one is a 2-year bond, one is a 3-year bond, Abi.
Yes.
Yes, one is a 2-year bond, one is a 3 years bond. So the one that is a 2 years, how are you going to do it? Will you discount with 9.7 first? Will now go and discount to 10.7 again? Or how would you do it? Because this is your discount factor. 9.7 is your discount factor. Would you discount with 9.7, then discount with 10.7? Then for the one with 3 years, we discount with 11. It's not going to work. So it's always better to use your tabular method whenever you have different yield. But when you have one yield, you can use tabular method. Thank you very much.
I think if it comes to time consuming, I will understand. Because there's a question I solved. I used the tabular method, which had like 3 different yields. I think 4 also, though it was time consuming. For example,
So you do so you do for year 1, you do for year 2, you do for year 3, you do for year 4.
Yes. For the time consuming, it was time consuming, but for now, I think with your explanation now, I understand. I'll just use the formula for next time. Thank you.
Thank you very much, ma. So, like I said, your formula is present value equals your cash flow over 1 plus R. People that has been with me, 1 plus R. What's our yield again? Our yield is 0. Our yield is 9.7, Abi. What was our yield now? Somebody.
9.7 for year 1.
People are not giving me ginger. 9.7.
9.7.
That's 0.097. That's for year 1, raised to power 1 year. Raised to power 1 plus, what's confusing in this formula? It's just cash flow over 1 plus. If we come more formula than this one, why is this one giving us the problem? Second one now is 100, Abi.
Yes, plus redemption value.
Thank you very much. What's our redemption value?
It's redeemed at premium.
It should be what? It should be what? Redeemed
at premium.
Oh, something like that. Let me go and figure that out. Okay, it should be redeemed at a premium of 8% to nominal value. Very good. You are seeing question. That's how I can question just to look like one. It says should be, so what is 18% of our premium? What's 18% of our nominal value? What's 80% of our nominal value now?
80.
80. So that's 1080.
80, yes.
Okay. Over this is what? So this one now is 1 plus, what our yield for the second year? One system that cannot be up and down. What's the second year?
10.7.
10.7. So that's
0.07.
Like this now, yes. So raised to power 2, yeah. If you are writing this down, you see that the formula is not because of the way I'm displaying it here. So raised to power 2. So this is all good news. Someone should tell what's our present value. Someone will calculator, please.
91.158.
One what?
Plus 962.1912. That's for year one.
Move this down. Year one is what?
91.158.
91.158
plus 962.912.
I'm very confused. I just give me my final answer.
Final answer is 1,054.07.
2054 point what?
07.
0.07. Please, this is present value. This is so this is for bond A, Abi. So someone should do bond B for me. Somebody should do bond B for me. Or all of us, let's do bond B and give me answer. I think that's better. That's engaging. I've done bond A. Someone should do bond B. I'll be doing it, but someone should just do bond B for me real quick. You want me to be solving it for you. Someone should do bond B for me real quick. Put pen to paper. Put pen to paper. Hey, put your calculator. Press calculator. No, this is not 100. This is 126. Hope you guys are doing bond B. Is somebody doing bond B or you're waiting for me? Are you guys doing bond B? I need an answer.
I've done it before. Should I just call the answer here?
No, don't call the answer for me, please.
Sorry, please. Why didn't you add the total yield for year 3? Why didn't you solve for year 3?
Because they said the bond is 2 years.
Okay.
It's like everybody in this, like everybody has solved this question before.
Oh, I've not done it before.
Okay. I better just end the class now.
1,026 for one.
Yes. 1,026.24.
Have you solved it before? You just solved it now.
We solved it before.
Oh, not
I
before.
don't know to answer for me. You solved it before.
Some of us have not solved it before.
Please, let people that have not solved it before call
Please,
answer.
those who have solved it before, you can just chill now. Let us learn this thing.
Just calm down. More do our thing.
Mona, calm down. Mona will learn this thing. I
beg.
will never be professor.
I never see him in my life.
Okay. 1 hour, please. 1 hour, please. I'm doing it to just continue. Nobody is rushing. Just continue, please.
Sir, Sashili.
I'm with you, sir.
Hello, sir.
I'm with you, sir.
Sir, the first bond, it was issued at premium. I guess that is the second one that issued at par. I don't think
You are breaking again now.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I said the first bond now, it was issued at premium.
Yes.
But I understand that we added the premium of 8% to the 1,000 nominal, 1,018 naira. Do you get it?
Yes.
But this one that was issued at par, this second one, I don't think we need to do that. We should just add the coupon rate plus the par value at the third year, right? There's no need to add the. Abi?
Yes.
Yes, that's what he added now.
That's what I did now, Abi.
Yes, that's what you did.
No easy.
But let me explain that part to people that I know some people do not understand. Please, if you read the question very well, or you read the question, or you read the question, that's correct. The question said that our bond A was redeemed. Please, I don't. Okay, maybe people that have written before would have seen what icon question looks like. But if this is your first time, please let's endeavor. Don't just see solve. I know this one. Carry pen, start the solve. Read the question. The first one said it was redeemed at premium of 8%. I explained in our last class that if they tell you that something is 1,000, but I'm giving it is at premium. Premium means it is like how will I explain premium? Premium is like it is over the normal price. Discount means okay, I'm giving you a discount lower than the normal price. If premium is 1,000, they're giving you if nominal value is 1,000 and they're giving you a premium, that means it's more than 1,000. They're giving you a discount, that means it's less than 1,000. So now they told that they are giving you a premium of 8%. 8% now, that is 8% higher than what they are giving you. 8% higher than 1,000. So 8% of 1,000, I think it was 80. So you now add it to your redeemable, add it to your redemption value 1,000. That means they are giving you a premium of 80 naira. That is what it means. So that premium that will now add it to our normal cash flow. You know, I said, SFM said that whenever on the last year you will collect your redemption value and your cash flow on the last year. So that was why we had 100, which is our normal cash flow on the last year, and our redemption value 1,080 naira. But the 1,080 naira was as a result of the premium. The bond B now, they told us that the bond B was redeemed at par, and our par is 1,000. So we just added our cash flow of 120. That was what we did there. So someone should give me my answer, please. Nobody has done it before, please. Nobody has not done it.
1,000.
Have you solved it before?
26. No, I just solved it now.
Mary, is that Mary?
No, this is Caroline.
1,026.
26.24.
0.24. So was that what I told you to write down? Anybody that wrote it down? I think that was it. What was the question? Yes, I think that was it. Can you see? If you check question B, they said irrespective of your answer A, assume bond A is 1,054 and bond B is 1,026. So most times, irrespective, most times, I'm not saying it is for certain, but most times when I can tell you irrespective of your answer, they give you a figure. Most times that figure is usually the answer. Most times, please. When you solve ICANN Pathfinders, you see what I'm talking about. Most times, it's usually the answer. But if you still read our question A, you see that we are not done. Because they said you should calculate the theoretical issue price, which is what we just did. Our present value is what they meant by issue price. That is what it is currently issued at. So bond A is currently issued at 1,054, and bond B is currently issued at 1,026. They now said, and indicate how many of each of the bonds can bonds Kazuri Limited can buy, assuming it invests in only one of them. So now they are saying we should get the number of bonds that it will buy. This one now, this is the amount. Bond A, 1,054 is the amount. Bond B, 1,026 is the amount. So now let's get our number of bonds. So determination. Please always make your work in order. Determination of let's say determination of number of bonds. Determination of number of bonds. So now let's go. So bond A now. Bond A. So if we want to get our number of bonds now, they already give us the total amount they want to invest, and we already have the issue price per bond. So to get our number of bond now will now be let me form a formula. Let me see. What this question is just simply saying is how many bonds can we buy? Like the number of bonds that can be bought with that 20 million. The total money they have is 20 million. The amount of each bond is 1,000. One is 1,054, one is 1,026. So if you want to get this now, we can now say the first one, we have total 20 million. So we have 20 million naira. 20 million over what's our amount for first bond? 1,054 naira, yeah? So please, what's my answer? Somebody should give me an answer. Answer.
18,975. bond.
18,000.
Is it 18,000 or 1,897.5?
No,
20
it's
million now.
18,975.
18,975.
Oh,
Hope
yeah,
I-
it's 18,975.
Hope you have not eaten today. It's sure for me.
Sad, dude. It's work stress. Don't mind me, Jare.
You want to give us poison today?
Sorry,
So we
sir.
have. So that means they can buy 18,975 bonds with 20 million. If each price of bond A is 1,054 naira. Please, do you understand?
Yes, sir, we get it.
Hello, sir.
You that you gave me wrong, got Pope, we get it. I'm with you, ma.
Sorry, when calculating this one, if we get point something, is it advisable for us to approximate it in as much since we are estimating bond, how many bonds? Is it advisable
Yes, yes, please estimate it. I will round it up. Anyone?
Okay, thank you.
Since you want to get the number of bonds, it makes sense if it's like a whole number. They said in the question that calculate issue price to the nearest. This one is even wrong, so we already even got it wrong. I did not see that part. This part that we added 0.07, please remove it. Because they said calculate the nearest naira. There's no need to put points there. Please watch your questions very well. They said approximate to the nearest naira. So don't put any points. That is just a whole number that you need to write there. So 1,054, 1,026. I think that is more correct. So what's my answer for bond B?
19,000.
19,488.
493.
Have you done it before? You are doing it for the first time. Make I know first.
Sir, please scroll up. Sir, scroll up.
Oh, you that came late to my class, you're telling me to scroll.
No, they talk through.
Please, what's my answer?
19,488.61.
No, the answer is
No,
19,493.
493.
19493.
Now I'm
I
very
don't know.
confused. Let me press it myself. You want to give me poison?
Press calculator, you.
19,488.
Hey!
Hello, sir. The
I
issue
will
is
write what I got.
some of them are using that 2.4 at the
Sir,
top.
I'm getting a different value.
Yes,
for
I'm
the
not supposed to put
bond.
the 0.24 at the back.
The
Don't
question
put
already says
2.4 at the back.
Don't put any 2.4. Remove it. Round it up.
Don't put any 2.4, remove it.
Sir, the answer, let me give you the actual answer. 19,493.
Yes, that was what I got too. So anybody
Yeah.
that if you got anything that is above that, check it, please. That
Don't
this is correct.
give us poison.
Poison. They want to poison us. So that is the answer. So for bond A now, that means they can buy 18,975 bonds. If each issue price, that means if the current price of this bond is 1,054, they can buy 18,975 bond. And for bond B, if each issue price is 1,026 naira, they can buy 19,493 bond. So that is that for requirement A. That's 5 marks. How many to go? 45 to go. So if you do like this, that's your 5 marks secured. You have how many? You have 45 more to go. So now let's do our bond B, our question 2 now. That one is saying, irrespective of your answer in A, assume bond A is issued at blah blah blah. Calculate the yield maturity of each bond at the time of issue. I'm not supposed to calculate this yield for anybody. You should calculate yield by yourself. I'll be doing it. This open paper. Let's do it for us. I'll be doing it too now. I'll be doing it too now, but
What's making this noise?
So let's do youth maturity, please. So the first one is 2 years. The second one, bond A, let's do bond A first. So bond A. So the person that submitted assignment to me that made mistake with the IRR formula, this is your time to look at it now and don't make that mistake, because that formula I saw, it was not it. So please look at it now and don't make that mistake again. So like we used to do, we'll do our year, then we'll do cash flow. Then we do discount factor. Oh, what are we discounting at? Oh. Hope has run away now.
No, I'm with you, sir. I'm with you, sir. I'm with you. I'm trying to minimize the button. Hello?
I'm with you too.
You asked me a question, sir. I didn't get you. Come again.
I said, what are we discounting at?
We are discounting at 10%. I think at 10%. 10%.
Why did you choose 10%?
They've already given us this thing now. They said, sorry, let me try to minimize. I've already written the parameter from the question, sir, but let me try to 10%. You know, I have to minimize it. No, she phone me by.
So, year zero. What's our cash flow for year zero? What's our cash flow for year zero? Somebody.
Issue price.
I know what's the issue price.
That's current market value.
1054, Abi?
Yes.
That should be in brackets. So at 10%, okay, this is 1.00, yeah. Hope I asked you for a reason for your answer and you disappeared.
No, we are discounting the 1% because they said so that's what we are using to discount.
That is what? What's our cash flow for year one?
Cash flow for year one.
100.
I'm coming, let me calculate it.
I want to calculate it.
100.
Our discount factor should be 0.909.
0.909.
I use annuity now.
We can actually, but it's 2 years now, so I don't think it's needed since it's just 2 years. So year two now.
60.
So our year two now, what are we redeeming? What is this our cash flow going to be?
That's
100. 1,000.
No.
Let me read the question again. Let me be sure.
1,080 naira.
We have 1,080 naira. We have 1,000. Which one are we using?
1,180.
1,100. So we have 3 answers now. Please wait first, everybody. So now we have. I like this class. So we have 1,000. We have 1,000. 1,100. So which one are we using?
1,000.
Nice one. That's 1,180.
1,080 naira.
Wait first. I like
100 plus
wait.
Redemption.
So we have 1,000. We have 1,080 naira. We have 1,100. This person is even out of it. 1,100 bow. So we have 1,180.
It's 1,180.
1,080.
1,180.
Wait now. Who is for 1,000? Anybody for 1,000?
We are using 1,080.
So you are for 1,080. Nice.
Yes, sir.
Oh.
1,180. 1,080. 1,080.
I'm for 1,082.
Hope you are for Canada. Maybe she's Canada.
Now. Say Canada.
Otimi, please. What's your? I want you guys to get this. Otimi, please. What's your question?
Yeah, it's not a question though. It's I think it's 1,180 because they said the bond is redeemable with a premium. So which means and it's going to be at the end of the year, second year. So it's going to be 1,180.
Okay. Another opinion. Any other opinion?
One is 1,000 and the premium of 180. It is 1,000.
Do you have any other opinion?
Principal plus the interest. I'm talking, you did not hear me. I said I'm going for 1,180. I didn't say Canada. Because year 2, we are redeeming the value along the premium.
Year 2, we are redeeming what?
2, nominal value, the par value. So everything is 1,180.
The network is bad though. I cannot hear you well.
All these talking, they're supposed to move it on people that are just disturbing people.
1,180, sir.
Let me give you my answer.
Oh, see.
100.
Mess up.
Oh, the move people that are disturbing people now.
Mess up.
Mess up.
We correct.
Oh, let me meet everybody first. Mr. Otimi, I'm coming, please. So, okay, you are redeeming at 1,180. Why? Let me see. I know some people picked 1,080, most likely because of I know some people might have seen it in probably given the answer at the back. And let me explain something. I explained it in my last class, but let me explain it again. Do you know that this thing that is here, you can still redeem it at 1,080 and you'll be correct? Do you know? If you do not know, let me do it for you. This is the normal one. This is normal one you will redeem it at. But let's try something else. Let's do this 1,080. Then we'll come here. We'll do 1 to 2 years, but we'll change this. So once we change this now, and we use our annuity, what's annuity for 10 to for this 1 minus 1. Sorry, okay, 1 minus. So let me do annuity of 10, discount 10 for 2 years. 1 minus
1.7355.
1.7.
355.
Okay, let's round it up to 1.736. Let's just say 1.736. So you can still do like this. And it's still going to be 1.0. Let me explain what happened here to you. I have explained it before that year 1 is going to be cash flow of 100. Year 2, year 2 is going to be cash flow of 100 and redemption value, either at discount or at premium. But year 2 is also going to be, so year 2, you're going to collect your discounts. You're going to collect your cash flow, sorry. You're going to collect your cash flow and your redemption value. What happened here was we brought all the cash flow together of 100 and saying that, okay, year 1 to 2, let me be using this thing to mark. Please look at this, my stuff. What it's saying is year 1 to 2, you are collecting this, your cash flow of 100. Then on year 2, you are redeeming at 1,080 now, which is at premium. So we are just bringing the cash flow of year 1 to 2 together. But if you decide to do it the other way that we did it before, so what you are saying is year 1, 100, year 2, 100 plus 1,080, which is 1,180. But you will not use annuity again. Because here now you're just discounting at 1 year. You're not discounting year 1 and year 2 together. So here now you now have 0.909. Oh yeah, any question? Fast. There should not be any question. Do you understand?
I don't understand how you got the 1,180, please.
No, it's supposed to be 1,180 now. You don't understand.
Yes, sir.
Let me run through it again. In the question, it was stated that the bond was redeemed at premium or 8%. And we said we agreed in this class that means we are redeeming at 1,080 naira. Because 8% of 1,000 is 80. So if you add it to your redemption value of 1,000, that should give you 1,080. So we agreed that we are redeeming at 1,080 naira. We agreed in this class that we are redeeming at 1,080. So, and the normal rule of this our of MPV or of IRR, anyone, of that of this bond is of this bond. Sorry, the rule of this bond is that when you are collecting your interest means coupon. If you are collecting your interest year by year, year 1 you collect interest of 100, year 2 you collect interest of 100, year 3 you collect interest of 100. At the end of the bond, if you buy like 3-year or 4-year bond, at the end you collect your interest and you collect your redemption value. Let me even leave bond. Let me leave our normal investment. If you invest now, maybe you invest in your piggy vest. Let's say piggy vest or something. They tell you that they will give you 4% interest rate per year. So they give you 4% 2001, give you 4% 2002, give you 4% 2003. 2004, you say you don't want again, that you're not doing again. That's the amount of year. 2004, they will give you your interest, and they give you the amount you invested at the end of the whole thing. Either you invested 1,000 or 2,000. At the end of the thing, they will give you your interest plus your capital. But let's not say at the beginning of the investment, you guys agree that whenever you want to give me my capital, you give my capital at premium of 8%. So 8% will be added to your capital. That still does not stop your interest that you're collecting. So what that simply means is when PiggyVest is giving you your money, 2021, they'll give you your interest. 2020, they give you your interest. 2003, they give you your interest. 2024, they give you your interest. They give you your capital, and they give you the premium on the capital for 2024. So that was what we did here. Year 1, they gave you 100. Year 2, they gave you 100 plus your redemption of 1,080 naira, which sums up to be 1,180. Is it clear now, ma? Is it clear now, ma?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes,
I understand now.
yes,
Thank you.
Thank you
Please, I
very
have
much.
a question, sir.
Please let me finish this. Please hold on your question, please. Let me just finish this. So the discount factor for year 2 is supposed to be 0.826. When you do SFM to some point, this discount factor of 10%, you know it in your, you know it offhand, because that is what we use most times.
Yeah, move
So
that.
please, what is the multiplication?
So 974.68.
I don't want Pope's answer. You have been giving me what I don't know today. Somebody else,
I'm
please confirm.
serious, oh. That's
Pope
the
is in
answer.
Canada.
Please, what is the answer?
974.68.
You should confirm it too. I don't trust him.
We are
Confirm it.
on it. We are on it.
Confirm, sir, confirm.
Don't trust Pope.
974.68, sir. Sir, it's confirmed now.
974.68. Like
Yeah,
this.
974.68. Sure.
Okay. Okay. So my PV now is what? I mean
Sorry, Mr. I want to ask a question.
You are still what?
I said, can I ask a question?
115.8.
Hold on with your question, please. NPV now equals what?
115.8.
115.8
negative.
No,
negative.
values.
Minus
11.58.
11.58.
11.58, oh.
Yes, sir.
11.58.
Okay,
Yeah,
yes.
11.58.
Yeah, 11.58.
Negative or positive?
Positive.
Positive.
Okay, so these are positive MPV. You know, we'll look for a negative MPV now. So anybody that has a question, please, the question before I move to negative MPV real quick.
Sir, please, sir, Mr. Shile, please don't enter me. I just want to ask this simple question. I'm mixing it up. This discounting for 1 year and that annuity, please, what's the difference between the formula? Please, I just mix it up now, please.
This what?
If you are discounting using annuity for more than 1 year, I mix up the formula now. Please just remind
One
me.
minus bracket open, 1 plus R raised to
raised
the
to
power
power
of minus n.
divided
Divided by what?
nothing.
Divided by
Nothing.
R.
By R.
R.
Divided by
Yes.
R.
Yes.
Okay,
So
thank
someone
you.
wanted to ask me a question earlier. Please ask me now.
Question is that I want to ask that is it when we are using this when you are doing this IRR, is it that we should always be using annuity or we can use it yearly?
You can do yearly, you can do annuity, whichever you know, please.
Okay.
Whichever one. Most
Okay, sorry,
times,
Mr. Ashile. My question
most
is,
times, hold on, please. Hold on. Most times, I always prefer you do it year by year. But if you are sure you know it very well, use annuity, carry on, show display, show knowledge for time purpose, use annuity, move on with. But if you are not sure, maybe you are not sure of your annuity formula, I think they should give you annuity formula at the back of your question paper. If they do, if they don't, move on. If you don't know it, do it one by one. Please, my next question, please. I want to.
my question is, for this yield to maturity, is there no formula method, or must we always use the IRR?
There's no formula that I know of. Let me put it like there can be, but there's none that me or Lanshilo that I know of.
Okay.
Are we clear, ma?
I saw a formula.
You saw a formula.
Yes, sir.
Like I always say, SFM is very dynamic. If you understand the formula, you can use it. But me, I would not advise.
A straight road to Yanoba.
Eh?
He said straight road to Yanoba.
It's a straight road to Yanoba.
You are going to Tutor.
Anyone you understand.
No formula, just use
So like
it.
I said, please let's finish this real quick. So let's move on. Let's do our negative. So we already have a positive NPV now. So we want to get a negative NPV. So we'll discount with Pope. Are we going to discount? Pope has suffered in my class. Are we going to discount the higher discount factor, a lower discount factor?
Because you got
Higher
a negative
discount factor.
NPV here, we are using higher discount factor.
Thank you very much. Because I said that whenever a higher discount factor means a lower NPV.
Yes.
Yes. So now that we already got it closer, so anything. So if we use 11 or 12 now, I think we should still be. I think it should give us. But which one should we use? 12.
15%.
15%.
So
15%.
Let's use 15%.
I already used 15, Joe. So what's my cash flow here?
It's still 1051 now.
No, ma.
1026.
026.
Ma, this is bond B. Why are we still using the same thing?
1054, sorry.
You don't start. See this Pope.
So are we not discounting the same bond?
No, we are trying to get a negative NPV for bond A now.
Okay, sorry.
Yes,
Bond A.
Am I not right like that?
You are very right. You are very right.
I apologize.
I'm very sorry, Pope.
Pope has left Canada.
Very sorry. So 1054. Sorry. You're trying to get negative NPV. So so someone should be discounting it already like that, please. Don't let us waste time.
104 1.0031054. So you're
So what's my, I think my cash flow is still 100 now. So this one, please permit me to use annuity for this one. So some people will witness what I'm saying. So please permit me to use annuity. Because this one is 3 years, I think is so year now 1 to 3. So someone should give me an annuity of 1 to 3 when my cash flow is 100, Abi. So my discount factor is what?
It's 1 to 2, not 3, sir.
Oh, sorry, 1 to 2. I want to move to Bond B already.
It's like you are also going to Canada, sir.
Yeah, I want to move to Bond B. I'm tired. So, but annuity for this one is what? Maybe I wrote it the other time. 1.736. I think that was what we had.
26. For 15%, 1.6.
Oh, sorry, 15%. Shit. What's my annuity? What's my discount factor, please? What's my annuity?
1.626.
626.
Yeah.
Someone should please confirm it. We've taken enough poison today. 16.26, yeah? So for year 2 now, we are still redeeming at. So this one now will not redeem at 1,180 again. We'll redeem at 1,080. Please, hope we understand what we are doing here. So what's our discount factor now? What's our What our discount factor? Which our discounting?
0.86.
What? 0.
0.756.
756.
0.756.
So what's my present value now?
816.48.
What's my present value?
816.48.
816.48. Like this? Like this, Abi?
Yes.
Mr. Olashile, hold on. Shebi, this bond is at premium now. Is it not 1,180?
Oh, they used annuity. That was what I explained earlier.
So let's be consistent. So let's be consistent. Let's use what we did in the first one.
Okay, because we use
So at
annuity,
least
that's why
let's
we
be
are using 1,080 naira.
Yes, I explained it. That was why I
Okay,
decided
yeah,
to use it.
that's true. The 100 naira is for 2 years. That's true. I get it.
Yes. They said I should be consistent. Well, okay. I just want to use it to explain it. So when we do bond B, we'll be consistent. Please, what's my NPV?
74.9.
I should have negative.
Negative 221.26 negative.
I cannot hear.
221.26 negative.
221.26 like this.
Yes, sir.
So now let's do our IRR now. So IRR means internal rate of return. You will still do it when we get to, I think you will do it when we get to capital budgeting, if I'm not wrong. You do IRR, you do payback period, all those plenty things. So like I said, IRR formula is your positive NPV. I'm sorry, your positive.
Sir, check your analysis for 1 to 2. It should be 162.6, not 16.26.
It should be what?
162.6.
No.
No, the present value.
Is 1626. 1,626.
Like this.
Yeah, so
Thank you very much.
We have a negative of 74.92.
Negative of what?
74.92.
75.
It will be 74.92.
So let's do our IRR now. So please, IRR. Let me make this clear again. I learned that some of you have you've learned lower rate, higher rate, medium rate. That one is still very fine. But some people don't even know what they are getting. They are just picking any rate. Let me explain what IRR is for you. The formula for IRR is the discount factor that gave you a positive NPV. The discount factor, which is your positive NPV, the discount factor that gave you a positive NPV. Let me write
Can you help us to mute Onye cast? The network is disturbing us.
I think this works. So let me. This is a more. This is. I feel like even for me, I feel like this is a more explanatory formula. What the positive discount factor plus this formula is not anywhere. This maybe I should even go and derive my own formula. Let me just. But I've never seen this formula anywhere. So positive discount factor plus. Sorry.
Someone will confuse us.
I'm not confusing anybody. Just listen. Positive discount factor now, plus you now open your bracket, your positive NPV, over your positive NPV plus negative. Let me write the original formula so you will know. minus negative NPV. This, all this now. Let me reduce this particular font so it would fit in a place. So all of this now, after you've done this, there's now another bracket beside it. The bracket which now says, this bracket is now how would I explain this? Just do this. Just do the higher. Now let's do higher rates. But I don't want to confuse it. That's why I'm doing like just do your higher rate. Anyone that is higher between the two of them, higher rate minus your lower rate. I don't want to do this one now. You can still do your positive NPV and your negative NPV. I don't want to confuse you guys. For me, I feel like this is a more better formula. What is coming here is your positive discount factor. Any discount factor that gave you the positive NPV is here, plus you open bracket your positive NPV, which is what we got first, over your positive NPV minus your negative NPV. But look here, this place, this side, your minus negative NPV. You know, whatever you are bringing here is going to be negative. So whenever you multiply it by this minus, it's going to give you positive. So most textbooks, what you see there is plus. What you see in most textbooks is plus. So because they already multiplied it for you. So that is what you see in most textbooks. So and when you get to this side, higher rate minus lower rate, 15 minus 10. That is just that. You can write it down. You can decide to still continue using your higher rate, lower rate. But for me, I always feel like this is a better formula. Thank you very much. So let's go. Our positive discount factor now. What's our positive? What's the discount that give us the positive NPV? I think that's 10%, yeah?
10%.
10% plus, let's open brackets now. What's our positive NPV?
11.11.58.
0.58. Now over positive NPV again, 11.58
minus.
Yep. Plus now, because if we do minus now, minus times minus is plus. So plus 0.92. We come here again, we open the brackets, and we say 15 minus 10 here, that's 5%. So this is IRR, very simple. So someone should give me the answer. What's my yield to maturity now?
1 minute, please. This is
I got 10.67.
This class has taken 2 hours already, and I said it was not going to take that. So please, what's my yield to maturity? What's my yield to maturity, Jesus? Let me go and press it myself. The people are not.
I got 10.67.
I got 2.
You got what?
4.43.
Since you guys don't want to give me an answer, let me go and press it myself. So my answer was 10.66, Abby.
10.67.
No, 10.6.
I got 10.67. 10.669. That's 10.67.
10.67.
So that's our youth maturity from bond A. So real quick, you guys should do bond B for me and give me an answer. Fast. I just need an answer. I don't want to do anything. Just give me an answer. I'll write it here.
All right, sir. Trust us on this. No poison.
I don't trust you, Bob. So bond B, I just need my answer, please. Is that my answer?
Sorry, sir, Mr. Chile should be bond B is 3 years now.
Yes, it is.
Bond B is 12%.
12%. You said 12%. Where's the person that give me my answer now?
But she meant the coupon rate.
Is it the coupon?
Yeah, she's trying to ask the coupon rate is 12%. That you should change it to 12%. Mr. Chile?
I'm with you, Pop.
So he said that discounting factor for bond B will be 12%. You wrote 10.
Yes, sir. Why are you even looking looking at what I wrote? I'm not supposed to be solving it.
That I will not be doing wrong thing. That was my fear.
Okay. It's not even you, it's Pope. I'm very sorry. The person that told me to be consistent, please, I'll very consistent with annuity. It's very convenient for me. I'm not to be doing
Hello, sir.
I'm with you, sir.
Okay, now, sir, my question goes like this. Since we are using RRR and we are in a liberty to choose any rate, can we choose any rate of our choice, or must we go with the rate given in the coupon?
The thing is, let me first check the question first before I answer you. So I will know I'm not mixing anything if I'm coming up. People have been giving me wrong things. Why this Pope, why did you say I should discount this thing? Sorry, sir, please hold on. Pope, why did you tell me to discount with 12%?
So I asked you to discount with 12% because you said we should always start with our coupon. So then when we discount with our coupon, the NPV we are going to get, so we'll know if our next assumption should be higher or lower depending on our NPV.
You've been listening to me. You've been listening to me. There's no, but let me explain that very well. There's no particular rule that says this is particular this is the one you should use. This is a particular percentage you should use. You can assume anything, but just for more general, more general answer, it's always advisable to discount to your coupon. Always advisable. There's no rule that says this is what you should discount with though. But whenever you are doing your youth to maturity, it's always advisable to discount with your coupons. But you can use anything, but you know that if you use anything, most people will get different answers. So most times it's always advised to use 12%. So that answer your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. If
Mr.
I finish this thing before you guys.
I'm having 10.9.
My final answer.
That is my own final answer.
I have a negative NPV for the first four.
Sir, please, the person that got my final answer, you to majority, what was your answer?
10.9.
What happened to you? Can you alone?
Ma, please mute your mic if you want to attend to your child, please. The person that got my answer, I just want to hear my answer.
Sorry about that.
I honestly do not want to solve this thing. Just give me my answer.
I'm having 10.99.
No, that is the answer. No, anything you give me.
Hold on, I'm still solving my own.
Anything you give me is correct, as long as it's not Pope. Anything you give me is correct. You are correct. You are very correct. As long as it's not
Am I
Pope that is giving me answer. It's Pope that used to give me wrong answer every time.
Actually, am I correct?
I don't know, but I will take it. But I don't have the solution. I don't have the solution, but I will take it. You are correct.
I use that method. That's what I'm asking if I'm correct.
Okay, use another method. If you know another method, that is good too.
712.
So let's try to see.
0.4.
Compare it now.
Mr. Ashile, I'm scared to talk like this.
712.
I got negative MPV for the first one.
Yes.
Am I correct?
This Pope is not even, you are not serious. You've been on this thing since the first day. You are still asking if you are correct.
Negative
MPV of what, please?
MPV, that's 25.76.
I got 25.88.
I got minus 25.84.
Yes, minus
Me, I got
25.88.
minus 26.2.
Let me do it myself. You people are not ready. 711.78 plus.
Me, I didn't use annuity. I used the normal one.
Yeah, me too. I didn't use annuity. I used the normal one, sir.
That one's on people. This is my last answer. Is it correct?
I got 26.2.
Negative or positive?
Negative, minus 26.2.
We did the same line now. We did Canada.
Ahead.
By that, it should be 25.76.
Sir, me, I got 25.88.
I get 25.84.
Anything you like, you should get. This is what I got, and that is what I will use.
Oh, wow.
Sir, I'm correct.
Yes,
we did the same line. Yes. We are in Canada.
I'm correct, sir. I'm not in Canada.
We are in Canada. So for the second discounting factor, we can use 8%.
So why did you say we should use 8%?
Because we got
So
a negative NPV. To get a positive,
because we're looking for a positive NPV, so we have to use a lower discounting factor.
You're smart. You know that some people, they don't know these things. They just get to exam. You now be doing trial and error. You'll be doing 15, do it 18 before you know time has gone. But since you know that you bring it down, you already have an edge, sorry. Class took longer than I expected. I thought we would just be solving, giving me figure. No. Initial outlay. I think it's 1,006, have you? 1,026. Discount factor now is 1.00. Oh no. Oh wow. I feel good enough. So annuity now for my cash flow of 120. Let me see. 1 minus, sorry. 0.08 is power minus 3, 0.08. 2.577, 2.577. 120, 309.25. Get 3. So this is redemption. Yeah, now redeem 1,000. Do we know why we are redeeming 1,000 here? Somebody.
Mr. Ashile, okay, you have not gotten the answer. Let me wait.
These people are proud.
So that you know enter.
Why are we using 1 point? Why are we using 1,000, not 1,120 or something? Like, why are we not?
Because you have used annuity. Annuity will cover the whole cash flow for the 3 years.
Yo,
Am I correct?
try. So this is supposed to be 79.40. People are supposed to be calling answer for me. So my NPV now is what? So what's our negative NPV? Or the positive NPV? What's our positive NPV?
8%.
I got 76.9.
77.24.
People always forcing me to do all these things, to check these things by myself.
76.95 was what I got to.
Wow. I made a mistake somewhere. Somebody should let me check it.
Sir, I didn't use MPV. I used the normal method, sir.
That's year 3 redemption. The PV
Yes,
is 794, not 7.4. Yeah.
That's what I'm supposed to check for me. 77.24. Oh, what did you get?
I got
77.25.
76.96. I got 76.96.
Let us check your answer.
Show me.
No. So what discount factor give us a positive NPV? I think that was 8% plus.
It's 8.
Plus. What's our positive NPV? 77.25. 0.25 over 77.25 plus
77.
What's our negative NPV? What's our negative NPV? Somebody, please.
25.78.
25.8, Abby?
Yes. 0.8.
Okay. So coming outside here now, we now have. So we have that's what's our negative discount factor? 12, Abby? So 12 minus 8.
Yes. That's 4.
What's my answer, please? So our yield to maturity now.
77.24.
Oh. Yield to maturity, somebody.
77.24.
But Mr. Chile. Mr. Chile. I use, please, is there anybody in the house that use the normal method? I got 76.95 now, and I've confirmed it again. I don't know why my own figure is different too.
Me, I got 77.24.
It's most likely rounding up. How many decimal do you use?
I use just 1 decimal.
Huh?
I use 1 decimal, sir.
It's most like, no, I told you that most times. I told you that always try to use 3 decimal because the longer your decimal, the more accurate you are. So 3 decimal at most. Don't use 1. 3. You can still continue like that. Right? Just rounding up issues. I don't think it will affect you. It will affect your answer, but it won't affect you that much. You to maturity now.
You to maturity 10.99.
11%.
11%.
11% or 10.99.
So our youth
10.99, I round it up to 11%.
12%.
Hey!
Hey!
It's 11%.
You don't go get Ghana. So the third question now is number 3 now. Please, if you are listening to music, please just mute yourself and listen to your Charlie Poppy in peace. So the last one we are doing now is duration, yeah? That's number C. These are youth majority.
Yes.
That solves our question 2, which is how many marks now? Our question B is how many marks? 5 marks. So that's 10 marks gone. 40 to go. So duration. No.
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Majority is 5.
When?
So duration. Somebody should do duration. This one is not a problem at all. This is the simplest. You know
You
that,
said the
please.
class will not be long. It take almost 2 hours now.
I actually thought, even me. So duration did not specify whichever one to do. So just do your Macaulay. They want you to do modified, they will tell you. So don't do the 2. But you want to show that you know. They will not, nobody will penalize you for doing the 2, but they will not mark 1. So why waste your time? So just do this one. So like we always do, we do our year, we do cash flow, we do discount factor, we do PV. I'll pick somebody in the class now to answer one question for me. Let me look for all my participants. Onyeka, my co-host. Onyeka, are you there?
I'm here.
It's
But that work you want to give to me.
It's work. So what's our first year that we're writing? Onyeka, the first year? Year 0 or year 1?
No, year 1.
Why am I asking another next question now? I don't want to ask Pope. Pope has suffered so much in my class. Let me ask Adebukola Oluwakemi. Are you there? Oluwakemi, are you there?
Yes.
Please, what's our
Yes.
discount factor, please? What's our discount factor? We are doing duration for bond A.
Bond A is 10%.
The discount factor for bond A is 10%, sir.
Hope I did not ask you. The one I ask you, you not answer me. This one that I was asking somebody else to answer me.
I just joined the meeting.
My problem is that I don't even get formula for annuity. The way you are just doing it, that's where I stopped.
Since you just joined the meeting, Oluwakemi, no problem. So our discount factor is 10%. Wait, though, let me check. I don't trust Pope. It's not 10%. Pope. Where did you see 10% from?
For bond A?
Yes. What's our discount factor?
Bond A is 10% now.
Bond A is 10%.
Somebody should please give me a correct answer. I need a very correct answer. Let me know that I've not been wasting my time.
Please, could you help me scroll up, please?
Due to maturity percentage now.
So bond A is 10%.
Somebody should give me a correct
It is
answer.
10.67%.
10.67%. Due to maturity.
Thank you very much. Pope, I will remove you from this class. And you will be arguing with confidence. I said whenever you want to do your duration and you've use your yield to calculate. That's why you are calculating yield. If you have calculated your yield and they tell you to do duration, use your yield to discount. Don't use your coupon. You are using coupon because you don't have any other thing to use. And it's IRR. IRR, you could even assume anything on your coupon and they will still mark it for you. As long as you guys say that assume 10%, you can assume anything. But like I said, it's always advisable to use coupon. But yeah, you already have your yield, 10%, 11%. Why are you still using your coupon? Just discount with your yield. Better that way. Thank you very much. So, Pope, you are wrong again.
Hey.
So, what's my cash flow for bond A? 100, yeah? So what's my discount factor? What's my discount factor, please?
Is 1.1067.
Why am I having 1 point?
Sorry. 1067.
You used annuity.
1.06.
Use annuity for duration, please.
We use annuity.
Don't use annuity. Do not use annuity.
0.093.
I'm already doing it myself. People don't want me to sleep this night.
B7.
People don't want me to sleep. What's my discount factor here?
0.816.
What's my multiplication? 9, 6, I think 964.
962.88. 962.
I do 964. I had 964.06.
816, so no, it's 17.
862.88.
What are you people getting, please? Minus 2. Okay, this is 816, yeah. But does that change this answer?
Yes.
So that's 963,
No,
yeah?
99.
862.88.
962.88.
Okay, let me give you another trick. Another trick to be more correct. When you do your discount factor, when you do your discount factor, you have plenty now. You have 0.816 and so on and so forth. Most times, don't you edit it and come and do 0.816 times. Just use that stuff to multiply it. It's decimal now, so it's better to be more accurate. So just use that stuff straight like that. I think you should have 9.06. Abi?
Yes,
Me,
if we don't
I have
include the
963.4.
if we put the plenty decimal this thing, we'll get
Times
964.06. But
Thank
if
you
we
very
remove
much.
the decimal, it will be 962.88.
Don't remove the decimal. Continue like that. So let me ask another question from another participant. Let me look for Udo. You have one of my friends' name. Udo. Okay, that one is Udo. He has run away. That was fast. Oh yeah, Pope. Come and answer this one. What is coming here? Pope. I know you know it. What is coming to this side now? Pope.
Now,
I can't hear you.
What am I writing here?
Weighted present value now.
Is weight. Which one is weighted present value? Weight. So what is my first weight?
90.40.
What's my second weight? What's my second weight?
1,000. 920. 128 naira. 928 naira. Let's cover.
928. So if you are just joining my class, how did we get the weight? The weight is your PV multiplied by your years. Oh, let me just write like this. So your PV is your present value multiplied by your years. If you are just joining my class, please, this is the formula. So this is 192.10. So
0.12. It's 0.12.
What's my total PV?
2,018 naira 52 kobo.
1,000 what?
For PV, no. Sorry, I thought it was 1,054 naira.
2,000 what?
Total weight.
1,018.52 kobo. 1,054 naira. Which one are you calculating now? 4.46.
Please, I need only one person, please. The noise is too much.
So the total PV is 1,054.5.
What's my total weight?
Total weight is 2018.52.
2018. Like this. Like this, Abi?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So what's now my duration now? So people that just joined the class, to get your duration now is your total weight.
Your total weight divided by your total
So
PV.
total PV. So people, anybody that is just joining the class. So now our duration is what? This was our duration then.
Our duration is 1.9 years.
That's 1 year, 9 months, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, so that is that for bond A. So please do bond B and give me my answer. This one, I'm not touching anything. I'm just writing. I'm just going to write answer. And just give me my bond B. Bond B. I'm doing all of this so everybody will be active. I can just come and be solving and you people will be copying. But that is of no effect. So my duration now equals, just give me my answer, please.
$2.7 years.
Somebody else should confirm it. Another person, please. One more person. What is, what was the total weight, sir? So what was the total weight? Person that gave me the answer, how did you get it? And what was the total weight you used?
Okay, the total weight is 2,762.02.
What was the total PV?
Total PV is 1,026.
26.
Yeah.
Okay. So that gave you how many years?
2.7 years. That's 2 years, 7 months.
7 years. So that is another how many marks? I think it's another 5 marks, yeah? Okay, no, that one is okay, duration and what does duration measure? Okay, that's like, this should be like 4 marks. So that's like, we already have 14 out of 50. We have like 36 to go. So that is how to calculate your issue price. We've done yield to maturity again, and we've touched duration again. So the last two, like I said, I had to browse it. So I would but what I would do is I want to check. Okay, people that have solved this question, please. What year was it?
That's May 2018.
May what?
2018.
Okay, let me just check. I think I have all the pathfinders here. I can. Professional. May 2018. Yeah, you say May 2018.
Yes.
I'm sure some of you do not even have the pathfinders. Mother May 2018. Yeah. Shit. Don't think I have May 2018. May 2018. So if you do have the May 2018, please do us. Okay, I have it. Thank you. I have it. I do have it. I have it. SFM. SFM is what page? 68. Let's do it like this. 68. SFM. Question what, please? I must see question. Okay, I think this is question 2. Okay, question 2. Okay. So let's go and confirm our answers. Question 2. So we had 1,054. We had 1,026. Can be bought for 18,975. Was that what we had? 18975 90. Was that is this all we have? What we had? All we had.
Yes.
On the blue gamma. Bond A, our youth majority was 10.67, correct? 10.95, approximately 11%. Okay, correct. Okay. If you don't want to use what's the name? This is actually still tabular method. We just choose it together. It's still tabular method. So if you prefer it this way, you can, but it's still tabular method. They just did not do the yield table.
Sir, for my bond B, my YTM, my duration, I got 2.6 years. Am I correct?
No.
Is it not 2 years and 6 months?
Yes, now, Abi.
You are
Yes,
close, but it's supposed to be 2.6. See, they got 2.69, approximately 2.7. So which was what we
Yeah, I
got.
got 2.69 too. I got 2.69 too.
You are correct now. So they got 2.29. Okay. This is what I want to confirm. When I Google this D, I had something. But you know, Google will not explain
It's because they were approximating 2.6.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Please don't let us create a force concerning just approximation. Those ones are, you will still get your mark regardless. So please, like I said, when I was doing this D, because I said when I saw the question, I did not really know like how to like put it together. So I had to like Google it. So what Google gave me was not as fine as this. So that was why I suggested that, okay, someone should tell me the year so I will see. I think this is better. So what I would suggest you do is screenshot it, snap it, write it down. So this is what your answer, but you can Google it too and check what is in Google. It's not palatable. It's a lot of history and a lot of stories. So you can, please, let me say something. Whenever you see duration, if you don't test bond and it tells duration, what this duration measures it always follows it. It's always after it. So please write it down and read it and learn it and understand it. It's just saying how the duration is to sensitivity. How is relating to sensitivity, the duration of the bond. The higher the duration, the higher the sensitivity of the bond, and the higher the risk. So please read it. Whenever they set bond and they set duration, they always say this question. This is interesting. I think this is the first time I'm seeing it. So you can write it two down and learn it. May 2018, yeah? Thank you very much. So I think that should be the end of our class, but let me say something. So before I go, like I said, our next class depends on how far you guys go with cost of capital on Wednesday. So when you guys are done, if I speak to Mr. Ibrahim and he has done the whole CAPEM and thing and all, maybe we'll go to portfolio theory. But if he has not, maybe I would decide if we'll do option or we'll just solve one more question. But I would love to do portfolio theory before I do option. They do not relate though, but option is always sweet. Like I said earlier, option is always sweet like mid-diet or late diet. That's when option is always very interesting because you would have done a lot of SFM by then. You would have heard lots of word that are relating to what we'll be doing. You buy option, you buy call puts, all these what's the name? Scores formula, all these plenty things. So they are always very sweet when you've heard a lot of word relating to SFM by then. So that's why I always like to do option like mid or close to end of diet, like 3-4 weeks to end of diet or 2-3 weeks to end of diet. So so our next class, I will decide what we'll do. Either we'll solve a question like this again or something else I shall do. So please, I have an assignment for you. It's not relating to this. The assignment I have is please check your pack. Read sources of finance. I explained it in the last class, but I rushed through it. I think I found out that I just briefed it. It's more than that. But it is actually like a theory part. So it's not going to be nice on me or on you to ask me to be explaining theory. Read it. If there's anything you do not understand, type it to my DM. I would definitely be glad to answer you. So my assignment to you all is read sources of finance. Read it. I've explained it before. but please still read it in depth. It does not usually like come out that much, but it can. Nobody knows what ICANN will do. So please read sources of finance. I can say
finance.
Sources of finance, yes.
Hello. I wonder sources of finance. Like to treat, the calculation aspect of right issues. Share.
I'm sorry. I cannot hear you. You are cracking so bad. I cannot hear you. But whatever you want to say, you can say it to my DM. But I cannot hear you. You were cracking. Or you can type it as a message or you send it to my DM. So please do not unmute again. Please just say it to my DM or say it as a message. I could not hear you. I was cracking. So thank you very much for joining our class. We are done with bond valuation. If you are just joining the class that you do not understand anything we've been doing, it's looking like magic to you. I can help you, and the way I will help you, please do not unmute again, please. I can help you, and the way I will help you is by saying probably you can come to my DM. If we can, anything we can do under 1 hour or 2 hours, I can send a voice note or anything to most likely just explain or put you through. That's if you are just joining the class or put you through. If you have a question, come to my DM. If you see a question, solve it. Don't tell me to solve a question for you, please. Solve the question. And I can look for where you got it wrong or where you made a mistake or anything on bond valuation. Don't bring cost of capital. Someone sent me cost of capital question. I did not teach you cost of capital. Why are you asking me questions relating to cost of capital? Ask your lecturer, Mr. Ibrahim. Any question relating to what have I done? I've done introduction to SFM, all those treasury function. I've done all those ones. I did bond valuation. I did sources of finance. So any question relating to all those ones, you can bring it to my DM. Thank you very much for joining this class. I hope to see you next week, Monday. If there will be class, I will communicate. If there will not be class, I will still communicate. But I would love us to have a class, probably solve 1 or 2 more questions or go to the next topic. So thank you very much for joining our class. It's Apex Tutors and have a wonderful night rest. My head is paining me. Let me go and rest.
Thank you, Mr. Shile. God bless you and good
so
night.
much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, sir. Thank
Thank
you.
you and
What's
good
your
night.
number? Can I get your number, sir? Duration and yield curve.
What do you say? You want my
Your
number?
number, sir. Your Is it number. topic duration and yield curve inside part?
My number is on the group chat. I was the one that sent the recent message. Now that's my number.
Okay.
Please, questions relating to what I've taught. Don't bring question. Live question. Live question is for God, not for me. So thank you very much for this our wonderful class. So I think I need to see. So you guys need to like go. You people should go. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye. Have a
Bye-bye,
Have a
sir.
wonderful
Thank
night.
you.
Mr. Shile, thank you for entering me. Thank you, sir. Bye-bye.
Please, my clarification is duration and yield curve